All right, we're heading over to one of the structures that's over here. I didn't go into the cave, so I can always go back to it, but I
Can't even
decided
imagine
to...
to tell you the number of inhospitable worlds like these that I've visited.
You can begin. I just don't think you'll get through all of them, Sarah. So we're gonna head over to this new structure. I did not go inside the cave. I didn't think it was necessary to do that. I mean, I can. I just didn't. I wanted to go over here first. So there's a robot here, and I'm thinking maybe it's in. So it's a construction site, and I don't know if these are enemies or not. They don't seem to be attacking me, so they are friendly.
I can't talk. The foreman's watching.
Foreman is probably right here. Supervisor.
If you're not on the payroll, then keep moving. We're not supposed to have visitors on the site.
What are you building out here?
We are building a warehouse for United Transport. It'll be the biggest one in this system when we're finished. They're even putting in a chunks for the long haulers who need to drop off cargo here.
That's pretty good, yeah. Is there anything I can do to help out?
The hell you asking me for? There is a mission board on site. If you want a job, find one there.
We could take a look at the mission board. Honestly, there's always things to do in this game, you know? There's so many things to do. We could take a look at that mission board. Sure. Sure. So I'm going to guess that you are a construction worker too.
I don't stock any luxury goods, just the basics. I
Provisioners.
left a cushy job at Shepherd's General for this. Talk about a bad decision.
How long has your crew been working out here?
Long enough to know this job isn't for me. I've already told the foreman to start looking for my replacement. Next time the supply ship comes through, I am out of here.
Good decision. This is a really inhospitable world. How do you like this job? Probably a waste of a question. Let's see what you have for sale.
Take your time.
All right, so the chances that she has anything that's like super meaningful to me is probably nil. However, if she has things that I think manifolds, things like that, or like there's chances. I don't even know if the welder could be something cool. Like maybe this is a utility item we can use later, you know? We could probably buy all the aluminum she has. Probably a good idea to do that. If they weren't so damn heavy, I would probably buy all the adaptive frames that she has too. And you know what? Like, let's do it. That's fine. Buy all your frames too. We'll buy a little bit of beryllium. That's going to be useful later on. And then if she has any iron, we should probably take a look at that. Iron would be near I7. Let's buy that too. Okay. Anything else we could possibly get value from? I think the med pack is good. I've been using them a lot, so we'll buy a couple of med packs from her, and then I think that's probably everything I need here. Maybe some zero wire. It's gonna be needed eventually. We'll buy a few of these too. Yeah, that seems good. I don't think I need anything else really. I've got a lot of other stuff too. So as far as selling goes, could we sell you anything we're not using right now? So I'm currently using the modified Equinox. This is my weapon. So I could sell you this. I could sell you this. I could sell you this disassembler rip shank. This plus 20% damage to robots. That's what I was saying earlier, how the Ripshank does this extra damage and stuff, right? Space calibrated, 30% damage while in space and negative 15 while on the surface. This is cool. This is basically the same as that pistol, except it's a machine gun. So I should probably keep that. We might end up having space combat, right? So, especially if I start taking down ships and stuff. So I'll have to wait on that. I don't know why that's on me. I guess I must not have. Yeah, so I emptied Sarah's inventory and then I didn't put all the helmets and stuff in the ship, which turns out to be fine, I guess, because I'm going to end up selling them to this woman anyway. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. Did I didn't sell my main helmet, did I? Where's my Mark 1 helmet? Is that not in the list? All the extra ones I'm not wearing are in the list, I guess. Deep core, yep. And then, yep. We can do that as well. This is a sell, right? I'm not... I am... Oh! I'm selling from my ship right now. What? all the way out here I can sell from my ship? That's wild. So I actually am dipping into ship inventory right now. Well, that's cool. Except I'm not, because I'm wearing this. I'm really confused. I'm just gonna keep hitting this. 54,000 credits. Calibrated ground crew, recon. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep selling this stuff. I don't fully, like, I don't know why that's there. I must not have taken it with me, right? Because I'm wearing the legendary one. That's why. All right, so I'm just gonna sell her all the stuff basically from like all the extra weapons and things like that. But she does keep running out of credits. So what I have to do is I go in and I buy resources from her, right? So I can buy like these authentic manifolds and things like that. They end up being very heavy though. So I'm gonna have to go all the way back to my ship just to bring this stuff back pretty quickly here. But I do have Sarah's inventory completely empty. So I'm going to buy all of her zero wire, which is going to give her some more money. That's just, you can buy my other stuff. I don't really know what's good, like what I'm going to need. Like maybe positron batteries or things I'm going to need a lot of later. I don't know. So I just buy that. Lithium seems like something I would want if I want like, you know, power stuff, right? Definitely going to need something like that. Drilling rig. I might need a few of these. I don't know. So we'll just buy and confirm like 5 of them, I guess. And yes, we buy that stuff from her, right? And then when she has all the vendor credits, now that she has credits, we can go in and we can now sell from the ship all these extra weapons and stuff, and we can just get rid of all the stuff we don't need and kind of in a way trading it for the stuff that we do. So we could just keep doing this until the game says, hey, she's not going to be able to buy this for the full value. Are you sure about that? And then at that point I can go, nope, I'm not sure about that. Go back, switch back to buy, go back over to resources, and then I just find the things that I want to get. So like I'll get a couple of these manifolds or something. I might need them later. You know, we'll get things like these, maybe the fuel rods. Maybe we'll need something like, it's an exotic manufactured component. It's probably hard to get and hard to make and stuff, but we could use it. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now that she has money, switch back over to sell from the ship, and we continue selling her the stuff that we don't necessarily need. So I like this each consecutive hit deals more damage thing. That's really cool. So yeah, that's how I've been handling that. Seems okay. I don't want to sell her any of the Mark 1 stuff. I might sell her like the farming outfit and some of the streetwear and miner's jumpsuit, things like they're really not great, so I can just get rid of those. And I'm hoping that by the time I'm done, I end up having all the stuff that I want and none of the stuff that I don't, right? So I'm currently in buy mode. So that's interesting. Was I always in buy mode? I wasn't actually buying those. No, I wasn't buying that. So I must have switched just now. Sell from UNUC. So we want to go to helmets, and maybe we'll go ahead and get rid of one of these. I guess we'll maybe take this one out of here. Okay. And then there's an arc welder. This is buy mode again. How does it keep switching to buy mode? Miscellaneous. Will she buy my... What? I have all these folders? What do I have all these things in here for? That's weird. Funnels. Is this just the stuff that's laying around? Or you know what this probably is? This is the stuff that was in there already, right? Like I didn't put this stuff in here. It was in there when I got the ship. Notepads, notebooks, all those types of things. We don't need those things in here, so we can just sell all those, which are worth basically nothing, but I can get rid of them, and that's good. Pipe wrenches, plants, little portable dust fans, things like that. We can just get rid of a lot of these things. Okay, so I basically took all of her credits. So I sold a bunch of stuff from the ship, which is kind of cool. And I basically needed to sell stuff so she constantly had credits. I would sell some stuff, she'd get some credits. I would go ahead and buy resources from her. That would give her money again. Then I'd sell my other stuff. And so I ended up now with a whole lot of stuff in my inventory that I need to give to Sarah.
Feel free to drop some stuff in.
And I have a lot of resources now. So I'm just going to give her these adaptive frames. I got some more manifolds, drilling rigs, beryllium. You know, we got some nuclear fuel rods. I have tons of this stuff anyway, because this planet is rich with it. Power circuits, positron batteries, etc. So I got all these things. I'm just going to store those upstairs inventory. And that makes me have 204 now, which isn't great. So I'm still over encumbered now. Immediately upon finding this trader, that's what I did to myself. So we're going to come over to inventory, switch to this spacesuit. That's going to make things 183. My apparel, I should already have the... Yeah, so I still have 183. I'm going to have to sell some things again, just to kind of make it to where I can go to my ship and unload again. That's wild. Provisioner.
I might have what you need, but
actually, how far is the walk to get there? Is it a far walk to get to my ship? 900. Landing site is 900 away. How fast does that go down? You know what? That's not worth it, right? It's not worth it. I want to just go there and come back and just do the things that are important, right? I need to sell her.
What you see is what you get.
See, the thing is, I need to sell her stuff to get rid of the weight, but she doesn't have any money.
Good luck out there.
Because I just removed all her money. So I'm going for a walk. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so went to the ship, got back, emptied all of our inventories and stuff, so ready to go again. And we're back.
Construction's hard work, but it beats working at chunks. Those kitchens are a real horror show.
I don't know why everyone's so down on this job. Construction work pays great.
Probably because this planet is negative 220 degrees. I'm just saying it could be a contributing factor to their negativity. I'm not gonna steal anything. It's just a dizzy pick.
Another thing coming.
Storage box.
They think we're working overtime.
Storage box and stuff here too. I kind of want to see their meshes board and see maybe what they have for missions here. So this is the mission. This is the control consoles. Interesting. Oh, these are cargo links, right? So this is stuff that we would use for our own outposts to create shipping routes and stuff between different outposts, but we don't have that here. So let's check out the mission board really quick. Destroy the Crimson Fleet Phantom at Smet. So wants us to destroy something. It's in Cheyenne. We could probably take a look at that. Supply dysprosium, 100 of it. 2 hard point. So if I had this, then I could supply it, but I don't have that. So I'm not really. I'm just kind of in exploration mode right now. Like maybe we'll do some mission board stuff later, but I'm just kind of in exploration mode right now, you know. So I'm gonna pass on that. And then there's also this cave, 200 meters away. So I want to explore that too. I really want to get the survey data done on this planet. I want to get the, that little exclamation or that little question mark and stuff, right? I want to get that done. Now, can they see me right now? I'm hidden, right? Yeah, just take the credits then. It's fine. Nobody can see me. That means nobody will miss it. You shouldn't have been storing your credits so far away from where you're watching it. That's all I'm going to say. Right? I don't know what you're thinking. You think that just because you're on some gigantic, negative 220 degrees, no atmosphere, 31% of the gravity of Earth. Well, it's another one of those miners that are just saying, hey man, you're encroaching on my territory, get out of here. Take all that stuff. He's gonna yell at me, but not if I get in the cave before he sees me. So there's the cave. I'm probably not gonna get the badge from this cave, but look at this. Ooh, this looks really cool, and it's very bright in here. Surprisingly, there's a ton of light. I'm not sure where it's coming from though. Like, it can't be coming from the crystals, right? Like, the crystals don't create light. They just, like, light would shine off of them maybe, but where would all the light be coming from in this cave? Like, it is very bright in here. Unless the miners did something, right? Like, it's possible. I guess the miners must have... Did they put lights in here? Right? Like, are they mining in here and then they just have light? I don't see them, but I mean, maybe that's the case to be made for it. This is the reason why I didn't go into the other cave, because I felt like I was going to get the same stuff over and over again. But there's always resources in here, and sometimes resources you can't just get on the surface. Like, I just got platinum from that other thing over there, so there's always, I guess, a reason to go in here if we're really trying to get a lot of resources, and I am. So I suppose we're going to do a lot of crafting and base building, and all that stuff requires resources. So I get it. Let's go ahead and get lots of fluorine. Unsure what I'll be using the fluorine for. Oh, right, I had the wrong thing out. Here we go. That's better. So more of this terbium stuff. If I did set up a base here, right, it would definitely be in that spot over there that we saw earlier where it's like iron and ytterbium like right next to each other. That would totally be where we would do it, because I would want to be able to get iron and stuff at the same time. And I think that's all there is to this cave. Just a bunch of fluorine and the platinum, and that's it. So more ytterbium, which and that's the only way I can achieve it right now is by just finding it on the surface. Oh, did I go in here? Looks interesting. A different resource too. This is benzees. Or benzene. Yeah. Ionic liquids. Okay. That seems pretty rare. I've never seen that before, so that's a new resource. Cool. New resources in caves. Got it. I'll go to the other cave now too and just explore that. And then I think it's that chemical thing, right? Like that's gonna be the question mark. It's gonna be that chemical thing. The only thing on the map that's really far away from where I've been, to the northeast. That's ultimately where I'm gonna find what I'm looking for there to complete this objective. Talking to these guys though, when I say I'll move on, it does give me 100 experience, so I'm gonna work on that.
You stealing my take?
No, no harm intended, just passing through.
Just step away from my find. If you're lucky, you might find another one around here.
It's the same thing every single time, so but it gives me 100 experience just for talking to him. So it's worth doing. And is he the same guy that was down here before? But there's usually only one, so probably. All right, so UC Navy A Cargo is actually the name of my ship now. I'm not sure how the name got changed because I didn't do it, but that's the name of that ship now. Is the UC Navy A Cargo. I suppose it's better than being associated with the Varoon, right? Snake lovers, all the snake people. So this storage crate seems like it's stealing, but it's nobody can see me, so monopropellant for me. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do next. We're gonna go. This is the only location that's a question mark right now, is way over here to the northeast, is this one here. This unexplored chemistry feature is no doubt this trait, and then I can get the full survey data for this planet, and I can proceed and look for a different planet. I think I'm gonna go to this cave, which I never went in. I just tagged up on it, right? Maybe it was this one. You know what? I can fast travel, so I can go to all of them. Maybe it was this one. I think it's probably all 4 of them. I'm gonna go to all 4 of these caves, get all the stuff from inside them, and then I'm gonna head to this location, and I will tag up with you guys when I reach there, okay? Okay, so I was on my way over to the chemical thing, and there's actually a natural site over there too. So an extra thing just popped up, but also there's a ship landing site here. And as you know, we are naturally wary, naturally cautious about ship landing sites, being unsure of what to make of them, what to make of this particular vessel. Also have another spot over there, another natural thing there, another structure over there. That just keeps adding things. As I move this direction, it keeps adding things. I don't know what to make of this vessel. The UC Vanguard Raptor, though, so perhaps it's a mining vessel of some kind. It's just here. Like I don't know what to think of it. I almost want to save in case they take off if I go inside, but it looks like a kind of a cool ship, different look to it. Ballistic projectiles on board, got defenses, right? Probably a class A ship. Seems pretty small, but I don't see anyone out here. That's the thing, I don't see anyone here. So now I'm thinking, Freaking Sarah scared the shit out of me. I'm thinking maybe I just go up, right? Board the UC Raptor, but then I might get that thing again where it takes off and I'm just dead, right? So why don't we hit a quick save really quick, and then we'll board this and see what happens.
Captain on deck.
Captain on deck? Are you implying that this is mine already? This is all stealing, so it can't be mine, but I am allowed in here. The UC ship, so I should be... I'm just gonna head down. Let's see. Just check out the place. Pretty much everything is stealing. Nova Galactic. Okay. There's like a crackling sound taking place here too. Not sure what that's about. We'll take those two things because nobody's down here to watch me do it. We got lockers we can open up to check out who's inside here. So I got somebody who's got... I mean, these guys got kids. Man. Dude. All right, hold on. We're not stealing anything else. We're gonna go back up. I find it's easier just to jump back up than it is to take the ladder. I'm gonna head this direction, see what they get, see what they say here, if there's anybody up here. Yeah, so Captain's up here. Yeah, Captain. He's right inside the ship. Hey, man.
Unbelievable! Damn piece of shit's broken again.
Okay. Hey, girl. What's wrong with the ship?
The main problem is that she's a piece of junk, which would be fine if she wasn't also a raging you-know-what. So, if I complain about her speed, she'll just put it in park. That, or she'll just start plummeting toward the nearest planet. If I didn't know better, I'd think she was trying to kill me.
The ship is trying to kill you. Is there something I can do to help?
Yeah, can you buy me a new ship? If not, then stay the hell out of my way. Last thing I need is you breaking it.
Why not get a new ship?
What are you, rich? Because if you are, my next question is, are you single? I'm not,
Yes,
but I can be for the right price.
Yes. I'm a liar, right? Why can't I talk my way into that?
See ya.
And just to be clear, by into that, I am talking about, into friendship with her, not the benefits part of it. All right. So, I mean, there's like skip packs and like there's stuff in here, but this seems like, I mean, there's not a whole lot to do for here. I got some med packs off of her. I guess that's it. We'll head down and then I suppose we just leave. Find a way to leave. She's kind of a slob, you know? All right, so that was pretty much all there is to do with this raptor. Doesn't seem like I can really do anything to help her. She doesn't have any quests or anything like that for me. So I'm pretty sure my objective is that direction, but it keeps popping new things up here. I don't know. I'm fairly confident, though, that the one that's not showing up on my scanner right now is actually the one I need in order to clear the survey data for this planet. So I think I'm going to head towards that before everything else. I'm always drawn to these structures, though, you know? Wait. Oh, she figured it out. Yeah, there you go. All right. She figured it out. She got her fixed. Okay. Well, good then. Good luck to you. Maybe we'll run into her again. Maybe she'll be this character that just constantly shows up with a broken ship. And eventually then we can do something for her, you know? That'd be kind of cool. I'd like to run into characters repetitively. Like that Kelton dude who was examining the tree. Like, yeah, okay, I don't really need you to examine the tree over and over again, but if I happen to run into you on a different planet with a whole new problem, and now you want me to go and do some other stuff for a completely different problem now, I wouldn't be like opposed to that. I mean, his mission had me running all over the town right there, right? So I feel like his mission was in a way to get me to explore that area, to get me to move around for that area, right? I can appreciate that. All right, so again, I don't think this natural thing here is going to be what I need in order to get this. Oh, this is the unexplored chemistry feature. Oh, well, what? Oh, weird. I thought I was... No, this is the unexplored chemistry feature. So there's 2 of them, I guess. Okay. Hey, this gets it to me faster. I'm all right with that. H2O, I don't need that. Well, I mean, I do eventually need that, but what I need is this. Yes. Volcanic vents. Good. I came all the way over here to look at volcanic vents. Now I want to get helium-3, which is always hazardous to get, man. There's another one right here. I want to... What's this one? This is fluorine, though. It's not going to be hazardous for me. Lots of iron in here. Go ahead and get that stuff, and then we'll just go back to the ship and leave. You know? I mean, I like this planet. I'd love to make a base here. It'd be great, I think, but it's too hazardous. I can't make anything because it's too hazardous. And like all that toxic gas, man. More helium-3 here. Now I've got lung damage. Probably should have waited for my suit stuff to regain before I went in there, but it is what it is. Where? Oh, right here, yeah. No, so there's 2 helium-3 events there. And then there's the natural thing, 1,200 meters that direction, which is another volcanic thing, which I no longer need because the survey data is complete for this planet. So, because the survey data is complete and I didn't see anything else on the ground, I think it's going to be that spot that we saw when I'm able to actually work with hazardous planets. There was a spot we found right around this area, which has an iron deposit zone as well as ytterbium or whatever it's called, right? So these 2 things right next to each other is taking place over here. So this is probably where I would make my marker. It would be about here, I think. I think this is the spot. I could always go check it out and see by just going to this cave and then heading down. I'm pretty sure it was really close to a cave. So I would actually like to mark a spot as to where my base would go should I wish to explore that. This is a cave. Well, my ship is that way, right? Yeah, so I need to go this direction. And so we'll go over this cliff here. And then on the low ground, I believe, is where I found those deposits. Okay, let's check out what I just found. So I was looking for that little spot that I had, right, with the ytterbium and iron, right? But look, you have iron there. And then for the first time ever, there's a ship landing site over here I'd never gone to, too. But I found over here, boom, aluminum on the ground. Now that is a beautiful sight. We have aluminum on the ground right over here. Of course, this is an extreme planet, so I still can't settle this one. But just knowing that there is, in fact, a spot with aluminum and iron really close together, that's a really good thing. I'm liking that. Now, if I could just find that one spot with that rare resource, too, that'd be great. It's possible that I'm close to it and I just haven't seen it yet. Like maybe it's over there or something. But if it's close enough... Yeah, it's just nice to finally see aluminum on the ground because I haven't seen that yet, and so I got confirmation that it does in fact exist. It's over here somewhere, right? And so I don't see that extra thing. Yeah, I got lung damage because I have helium-3 and everything. But so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a marker in this spot that's kind of between the aluminum and the iron, right? If I can find something over, this is much more flat. So I was maybe thinking that way I might find the iron over here too. Or, you know, the other resource, whatever. So I'm going to keep looking around. I need to mark where this is because this is the first time I've seen aluminum here. And so I'm just going to stand facing this direction. I'm going to go to our map, surface map, and I'm going to make a custom marker that's basically right here. And that's going to just tell me exactly where this is so that I can come back to this point. There's also something unknown directly behind me, so I'm going to just activate my scanner, turn around a little bit. That's the ship landing site.
Don't rush the scan. Wouldn't want to overlook anything valuable.
Well, so apparently the unknown is that, because there's a ship over there, but Now that I've got that marker on the map, I don't have to wonder about looking for it anymore. So that is absolutely close enough to work with iron and aluminum at the same time. And then right here we have some helium-3. Oh, baby, this is the spot, isn't it? Look at this. Iron, aluminum, and helium-3 in the same... Oh, my... Okay, this is the new marker. The new marker is directly in front of me here. We don't want there. We want right there. That's the spot, baby. Oh, that's really cool. All right. We have found what I can only describe as a trifecta of awesomeness. And then, I mean, if there's anything else in the area, please, by all means, show your face. But I don't need anything else. But if it's there, I'll take it. This ytterbium is around here somewhere. I'm gonna have to find it, but we know it's on this planet, and that's good enough for me. All right, so let's take a look. I'll leave this planet now that I've marked where I want to make this base. I'm gonna leave this planet as soon as I explore the ship landing site here, and we'll figure out if they're hostile or if they're not. And if they are not, then at least we can meet them and possibly get whatever experience comes with that. I'm just waiting to see like that orangish color on the ground here to show me that that deposit is in range again, but it's possible it'll just be here anyway. Like I've seen some pictures of bases and stuff where they're able to mine resources even if it's not right there in front of them, right? But that right there is absolutely an awesome spot for a base. Right in the middle of all those things, I'll have all the miners around the edge of the base in each of those hotspots, and all the storage in the middle and everything, processing and stuff goes in the middle. That'd be pretty sweet. All right, this ship appears to have people on the outside, and they have guns. So I'm going to say that they are hostile. Go ahead and prepare ourselves. They are ecliptic. And of course, since they are ecliptic, we want to get rid of them. Let's use our... Yes, let's use our new fancy... Oh, wow, they already see me. Wow, I wasn't very sneaky at all, was I? Well, damn. That sucks. I just barely can't see them. Damn, you guys are actually pretty annoying. He's down. I can't shoot very well while I'm in midair. It's not working out. Let's switch to a new cover spot. I want to get out of their range so they can't see me. Also, I'm pretty sure I have the wrong suit on right now. Yeah, I need this suit instead. I don't need the other one. I need this one to protect myself better. Yep, that's the wrong suit. Okay, good. I think we're fine now. I like how I can just change my suit in the middle of combat when it's negative 220 degrees here. Pretty sure that was a crit.
They're here, right here.
Pretty sure that was a crit.
Let's do this.
I want to get a better angle that they can't respond. This damn gravity being so low, it's like if I use my boost pack at all, I'm going way up in the air.
You've got nothing, nothing.
I feel like your machine guns would not be hitting me from that distance. I'm sorry, but your range is ridiculous. Also, apparently there's no bullet like lead or fall or whatever. Like you just have to click on them and then that's it. So you don't have to lead your target, it seems. It's a little bit weird. So I'm like trying to aim like that. All right, let's just get up there closer. We're just gonna do this. Set them on fire. Set them on fire. Okay. Now they're gonna take off. A bunch of cowards. Yeah, they take off. Goodbye. So apparently that's what was supposed to happen. That's why my my game was crashing before when I was trying to get in the ship. The very first ship I tried to get into, right? That's the reason for that. It's because the ship was supposed to take off and it just didn't. And so by getting into it, I wasn't supposed to be able to get into it. And so everything just kind of glitched out and yeah, it goes away. So there's more helium-3 over here. Would be interesting to see if there's another spot, right? Is there a helium-3 spot? Well, I don't know how the game determines like what's accessible. If it's within a certain range or if it's just on the tile itself. But I can confirm at least that on this map, there are all of these hotspots exist. You just have to look around for it for a while to find them, but they do exist. Okay, so it appears as though I do not have any more med packs available. Nope, wait, it's just because I have the scanner open. Ah, that's better. I hate how the scanner just kind of disables everything. Every tool that I would use, even trying to get the map open, even trying to pick up an item. If there's something on the ground and I try to pick it up, it won't work because that's the scan function now, right? So I don't know if people are like rebinding the key for that or if that's just the way the game is, but yeah, so there's aluminum here. All right. And it's really not a point to looking for these things, to be honest. Like a single spot with all these resources is not really worth looking at on an extreme world. I didn't realize I couldn't settle this place, so I guess it was, you know, my bad on just not looking at the perks. There's definitely a lot of aluminum over in this side, so for sure can get a bunch of it. But I'm definitely gonna make the base over there because that's where the good stuff is. This is where all the good stuff is, all in one spot. Okay, so in order to find a place that I can actually inhabit and actually make an outpost for, since I've already got the survey data for this, we're gonna have to zoom out, and I want to go to another place. Now, I have to also remember that I do have contraband on me, so I think we're in Cheyenne. That's good. I want to go back to Wolf. It looks like I have to do several different jumps to do that. I don't know if I'm going to be scanned after every jump, but I feel like if I just go into Wolf here and I say, hey, I want to go back to this den, set a course for that, yes, and I just say jump, is it going to just take me there instantly? Because look at my cargo hold. It's at 1325. We have a lot of resources here to make a base with and to really do some great good stuff with outposts and everything. I got a lot of resources for this and a lot of cargo space to get more resources to bring it somewhere else, right? So I want to go to all these different places and find it. And we are just there. All right, so I don't have to ever worry about getting scanned. That's pretty sweet. Now I can also hail the den.
This is UC Space. You are cleared to dock with the den.
So I just hit E on it, which is something I wasn't doing before. And then now that I've selected it, when I get close enough, I can just hit the button and it'll just work. Part of me thinks, hey, you know, it's not very immersive for space. I like Star Citizen for that reason. You have to actually dock your ship. But the other thing is, like, I think they've got a good balance here where they can say that they're able to present sort of the atmosphere of space without having it be super dedicated to actually being a space game. There's a lot that goes into being a space game. No Man's Sky has a pretty good balance too, in that they have some loading screens between jumps and moving around to places, but they hide their loading screens really well, right? Like they have you have to, you know, travel over to that planet and, you know, travel as fast as you can. That's all the starry nonsense is streaking by your screen. That's a loading screen, man. All right, like, it's just masked. It's not just taking you out of the scene and bringing you back, but it's pretty much a loading screen, right? Likewise, you have Star Citizen, which it has no loading screens at all. It's just always, everything is always simulated all the time and you're just traveling in that environment. But you have to balance it with what the player would like. Would you like it to just be completely seamless
I can help you with?
and make you, like, for example, have to travel for a real world 8 minutes to get to your next destination? Or, you know, you hit a loading screen for a couple seconds and you're there.
I really did think this place would see a bit more action.
I think Starfield's approach is going to have more mass appeal.
Good to see you.
And based on the number of sales and
You've been busy, I hear.
how many people
Clearing
play
out bad guys.
and all that stuff.
Here, you deserve this.
Oh, she just gave me 1,300 credits. Is that for taking out the bad guys?
I try not to trade in gossip, but
May I be of
having
service?
verifiable
Yes, of
information-
course.
You just hand me credits? That's great. Let's go over to miscellaneous. No. Let's go over to, is it resources? All right. Where, you know, it's probably on my ship, isn't it? I'd probably put it on the ship. And there it is. Harvested organs. Sell that. Now I don't have any contraband on my ship, so I can go wherever I want now. I could probably sell some more stuff to him, but I just don't care to. I have like 500 capacity spare still existing in my ship, so definitely. Okay, gonna go to the cockpit of my ship, and now we're going to undock. I haven't seen that animation yet, so I wanted to make sure I could just at least show it. 'Cause I don't think I've undocked like that before yet. Also, if I just turn around, there it is. That station? Huh? That's pretty cool, right? Huh? I think that's pretty neat. Yep. Okay, so, well, no, we're not gonna, I'm just going in reverse here. That's fine. Yep, come to a complete stop. I'm all right with that too. All right, so what I want to do is I want to keep exploring, trying to find that planet, try to find that world we're going to colonize. Now, we were in Cheyenne, so maybe we go to some of these other ones around here and just sort of see. 15, Arcturus is 15, Sagan is 15. So, like, these are all 15s. Maybe we go to one of these and see what they got. I don't think it really matters which one we click, right? The Arcturus looks like it's, yeah, seems like it could be fine. So the only real question is whether or not we're going to get, pirated. Basically, we're going to have to fight our way off here. This one takes a little more fuel and stuff. So why don't we just go to Arcturus and see what's up with that? We'll jump to Arcturus. Let's face between this. We'll go this way. There we go. Spooling the drive. Go.
Your grav jumps are as majestic as a ballad.
My grab jumps are as majestic as a ballad. Is that what he just said? It's kind of wild. Derelict Freestar Militia shipping platform. What? I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Is it? It's not like around me, is it? In case you're wondering, that planet right there that's in front of us, so it actually exists technically right now. It exists right there, but you can't land on it directly, of course. If I was to hit this button and just go straight at it, though, interestingly enough, it's far enough away. But if I was to go straight at this, I would probably miss it. Because it's so far away, and I'm not traveling very fast. It would take me a very long time to get there. But Starfield actually does simulate the orbits of planets around their stars. And so it is going to move as well. So I can't just head straight to it. Depending on which direction it's, whether it's prograde or retrograde and its orbit. Let's say it's got a standard orbit and it's going, to the left here, right? So if that was the case, in order to get there, hang on. That is, so this is the shipping platform. Those are mines, are they not? I feel like those are mines. I don't really have a ship that's good with conflict. Okay. In any case, if I wanted to actually get it, I'd probably have to go like this way, and I'd have to go there for a very long time because the ship is too slow. So you can't reach the surface, basically. If you were to hypothetically sit here for hours and reach the surface, you'd just pass right through it. It's not actually there to land on. So in case you're curious about that, that's how the game works. But it does simulate the orbit, so it will move. If you want to land on it, then you'll just have to land on it like this. So this has iron. Got uranium as well, so could be a good place for maybe something like that. I can scan it, of course, and see, but just for the sake of doing so. But I'd like to zoom out and see if there's any other planets I might want to go to instead here. There's a ship over there. There's a sensor contact there. Hostile activity in this area, so probably don't want to go to that planet. So overall, it doesn't look like there's anything that's meaningful there for me. Let's just jump over to this next one here, see what we can get. I don't have the ability to scan remotely yet, so I'm kind of just taking the time to look for that place that I want to start with, right? All right, so we're over in a place called Muffred now, I guess. There's a station here. There is a station here. That's interesting. Star Station UCN 48. Interesting. Can I hail them? Good talk. Excellent talk. Okay, so we are here. Let's go ahead and slow ourselves down to a crawl. We might want to go in there. Like, there might be actually a reason for them not being able to respond. Maybe we can investigate that. There might be a mission here. We're just going to a random planet. But before we do that, this actually looks like a place that could be habitable. You know, like this looks like an okay planet here, right? We should probably take a look at this. So this planet is Mufford 4. It has a temperate. All right, temperate, good. There's actually fauna and flora here as well, which is what it looked like. There's a mining outpost, an industrial outpost. So there's clearly people here. At least there has been. When I scan, it shows that there's aluminum here. There's iron here. Those things are here together. That's good. That's what I was looking for. So we're looking for dark green and red to kind of mix in with each other. And because there's also fauna and flora here, we could also get some good exploration stuff going there too. So if I can find a spot where the dark green and the light green are touching each other. Sorry, that dark green and the red. If I can find that together, that would be amazing. If there's any spot around here that will do that, I would love to see it. I'm not entirely sure how big the map tiles are, so I may not need them to touch each other. I may not need them really close together. Chlorine. There's a lot of iron around here, but maybe over here in this area. It's just I wish I knew how big the maps generate, because if I look at this and I say, oh yeah, the maps are going to be this big, then I know, okay, cool, I can have aluminum and iron together. But if that's not the case, then maybe not. So there's chlorine there, aluminum here, and iron here. So like if I was to make, a spot like right here, does it generate with all those resources? I don't know. I would love to know, but I don't know. There's got to be a spot here where it's an optimal attempt. Like there's a really good try to make that happen, right? So I got to just take a look at it, because having both of these resources together plus fauna and stuff, like this is a habitable world. It's not hostile. So it should be way easier. And there's argon over here too, so might want to maybe look at that too. But I'm thinking this might be a spot. I mean, it looks like it's somewhat close together, like with these two resources. Look like they're somewhat close together. I'd hate to like click the wrong spot and have it not work, but maybe, or maybe we get none. I really don't know, but I think Muffred is the next planet that we are going to explore. But for the sake of this video, we'll start exploring that one next video, okay? This video, I want to take a look at this star station and see if there's a way for me to dock to this and just check out to see what the heck's going on in there, because they're not responding. So either they're
We've docked. I'm sure whoever's in that ship will be thrilled to see you.
Is that some foreshadowing for me here? All right, we're gonna get our weapon out just in case. They haven't responded to our hails, so we don't know what to expect here. I have a lung problem still that I should address because that is going to ruin all elements of stealth that I could possibly have. So I don't think it's antibiotics. It's the yellow one here. So it's the injector again. So I just need to find... I've been making injectors every once in a while. So here's an injector. That'll solve that problem. Now I no longer have lung damage. Everything's good. Don't you wish it was that easy in real life? You could just, you know, if you have asthma, right? You just inject something. And then instead of it just being temporarily alleviated, it's just gone now. You just don't have asthma anymore. It's the future of medicine, people. I'm not seeing anybody here. Kind of got me a little worried.
This place has been picked clean.
Yeah.
I doubt we'll find much worth using around here.
You doubt. You doubt. You can go ahead and doubt all you want. I've already found useful things, like this funky sphere sculpture. What else can we find in here? Utility knife. Oh, hang on. We got the heat things. Xeno grubs. Probably shouldn't have wasted a bullet on that, but all right. Is easier than getting out my axe. But if we're gonna have more of those things, then I probably should get out my axe, just in case, you know, in case they pop out at me. I need like an impulse click, right? Swing the axe at something. Computers are down, unfortunately. I would have liked to have grabbed that med pack, but I can't. Maybe it's been picked clean. A station near a habitable world, or like what looks like a world that's not volatile, and yet it's completely vacant. No response at all. Isn't that a little bit weird? Can I take that UC poster? United colonies become part of a better future. I want to take that poster. Okay, so I found a safe. Still no people, but there's a safe in here, so I guess I'll unlock that. I'm kind of trying to... There's no indication yet. I haven't found any indication whatsoever of what happened here. So there's that issue too. Like, I have no idea what happened in this place. We are gonna have that happen. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Easy.
It's just credits and a med pack. It's easy stuff. So yeah, I've kind of gone around most of it. Yeah, I mean, still have some places to go, and I'm sure there's a door or something that I haven't unlocked or haven't picked over yet. But at the moment, the place, aside from that little grub, which was not hostile at all, I mean, it still had to die. Aside from that, place is actually completely abandoned, like an actual abandoned place for once. At least that's the way it appears. I'm gonna go down. I mean, I went through the whole area here. Every bunk, every room, like the vending machine works. I didn't test it, but it's on and it's humming and stuff. So I assume that means it works. There's some credits over there in that crate, and I grabbed that already. I've torn apart most of the room. It just seems like this place is actually like legitimately empty. So the next thing I've been hoping to find, right, is like some kind of note or like audio log or a computer that I can like read what happened here. Because to just have a station in orbit like this, have it can be completely picked apart like this with no word at all of what's wrong and what happened, I'm a little bit annoyed by that. I would very much like to know what happened. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to find out. More cooking ingredients, I suppose. So this is like the last place I haven't checked yet. Just kind of going through it. It's kind of near a room that I'd already looked through, but there's a place down in the railing, and I can walk down these stairs to get in here. And so far... Oh, there's a safe right here. Okay. So an expert safe. That one there, and that.
That last...
All right. I did have to use one of my auto slots to do that one. It was pretty tricky because there was like 3 different locks that had almost the same pattern. They were just off by 1, and they fit for multiple rows. And I was just kind of like, man, I just couldn't. It wasn't worth the time. I have the skill, and I've banked up 3 autos, so just use one. So that gives me my digipick back. That gives me 872 credits. That's pretty good. And then an old pistol. Old Earth pistol.
It's so satisfying, isn't it?
Indeed. I think so too. So I think that's all there is to this place. I hesitate to say that because like I feel like it's supposed to be something much more, but none of these computers work. I have yet to see a single screen terminal or whatever that actually functions. No crafting or whatever. I do like that sculpture. I'm gonna take that, but I haven't found anything. What's this? Personal something. Personal digiframe. Damn. Like I was looking like personal log, personal notes, or something that gives me a clue as to what happened here. I don't know. I found nothing, guys. I found nothing. So I think I'm just gonna to call it a day here. That's the way back to my ship. That's the whole station. Okay. No 3rd floor or anything. It's just these 2 floors. Yeah. Okay. I realize that's kind of an anticlimactic way to end the video, but disappointingly enough, yeah, there's nothing else I can do here. It's just an abandoned station. So it is what it is. We'll undock from it, and that'll be that. So we'll end the video here. And in the next video, I'm thinking we're gonna land on this planet here. It looks like that this is a pretty good chance, at least, of being a good candidate for a base in the future. Right? There's clearly the resources I'm looking for here. Plus, there's fauna and flora. So if I can go into like zoology or something, I can start, getting organic stuff like that. I have like a little farm with animals and stuff, would be kind of cool. And I'm not entirely sure exactly where I should make this base, but I'm leaning towards maybe in this area here. I just need to get these 2 resources to be close enough together. I'm not sure that is close enough, but if it isn't, then we'll land somewhere else, and I will show you the landing spot that I do on this planet and all that stuff in the next video. Okay, so thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you guys will come back and join me for the next one. Okay, bye-bye.